Good morning, students. It gives me great pleasure to talk to a student through video presentations like this as usual. Today, we are going to discuss some more problems on maximum minimum. The first problem which I am going to discuss is a problem on square tin sheet, some square is being removed, etc. I'll have a generalization and it will give you to apply your mind in so many such problems at the same time. Okay, the problem goes like this. Square is cut off from each of the corners of a square tin sheet of side A units or A centimeters, whatever it may be, A centimeters let us say. The remaining flaps are folded up to form an open box. Find the side of the square to be cut off for the volume of the box made to be maximum possible. Just listen, initially you are given a square sheet of side, let us say A centimeters. Okay, let me remove squares from each corner. I remove squares from each corner. I'll have a situation like this. Okay, if I'm going to fold each of the portions over here, if I fold it further, I'll get an open box. Okay, now I assume let the side of the square to be cut off. Side of the square to be cut off from each corner be, let us say, x centimeters. Okay, if it is given in terms of centimeters, write here centimeter. If it is given in units, I'll write this also as units. Therefore, length of the box made is equal to a minus 2x centimeters. I take 1x here, 1x here, therefore this will be a minus 2x. In both the places, I'll get the same thing. Then breadth is also is equal to, let us say this is to be L, this is B, let us say a minus 2x again. Then height is equal to, h is equal to x centimeters. This portion is folded up. Okay, therefore I'll get it to be x centimeters. Then volume of the box made will be is equal to, V is equal to LBH, that is V is equal to a minus 2x the whole square into x. V is equal to a square minus 4ax plus 4x square into x. B is a square x minus 4ax square minus 4x cube. Okay, now dv by dx is equal to, I repeat, a square minus, I am applying a minus 2 whole square formula, 2 into 2, 4ax plus 4x square, and for here it is reduced to a square minus, this is 8ax minus 12x square. Okay, now d square v by dx square will be automatically is equal to, here this is minus 8a minus 24x. Now listen carefully, dv by dx is equal to 0 implies a square, this is of course plus 4x cube, this is plus 12x square. Am I right? Yeah. This is also plus 24x. Minus 8a plus 24x. Yeah, it's correct. Now therefore a square minus 8ax plus 12x square is equal to 0. Okay, this is anyway 12x square minus 8ax plus a square is equal to 0. Okay, just listen carefully. What I will do here is, I'll write this as 6ax minus 2ax plus a square is equal to 0, because minus 6a into minus 2a becomes 12a square. Minus 6a minus 2a becomes 8a. Of course, x is there. Now, let me take, what is a common factor? Let me take 3a as common. Okay, I'll get 4x minus 2. Okay, am I right? 1 second, 12x square minus 6x minus 2x, it's correct only. Okay, I am supposed to have here 2x minus a as common. Yeah, let me take 6x as common. Taking 6x as common, I will get 2x minus a. Here minus a into 2x minus a. You can just check. 6x into 2x is 12x square. 6x into minus a is minus 2ax. Minus a into 2x minus 2x minus a into a is minus plus a square. Then this will be 2a 2x minus a into 6x minus a is equal to 0. Let me just continue here. Therefore, I mean to say x is equal to a by 2 or x will be is equal to a by 6. Okay, but this is not possible. If x is equal to a by 2, it will be made into two pieces. I won't get such a situation at all. Okay, therefore x is equal to a by 6. Let me substitute here when x is equal to a by 6. I need to rub the board, there is no other board. Rub the board and write over here. Okay, just listen here. When x is equal to a by 6, okay, d square v by dx square happens to be minus 8a plus 24 into a by 6, which is anyway negative. This will be minus 4a. Okay, therefore, when x is equal to a by 6, dv by dx is equal to 0 and d square v by dx square less than 0 implies v is maximum when x is equal to a by 6. When x is equal to a by 6. Okay, therefore give the conclusion wording. Therefore, side of the square to be cut off should be a by 6 centimeters for the volume of the box to be maximum possible. Let me explain from here. A square minus 4ax plus 4x square into x. A square x plus 4ax square plus 4x cube. First derivative is a square minus 8ax plus 12x square. Second derivative is minus 8a plus 24x. When first derivative is 0, I can split the middle term. Here I will take 6x as common. 2x minus a into 2x minus a. 6x into 2x minus a into 2x minus a is 0. 2x minus a into 6x minus a is 0. Therefore, x becomes a by 2 or x becomes a by 6. A by 2 is not possible. If x is a by 2, the whole piece is made into two equal pieces. I won't be able to get a situation like this. I can't get a situation like this. So when x is a by 6, substitute here minus 8a plus 24 into a by 6 minus 8a plus 4a, which is negative. Therefore, when x is a by 6, first derivative is 0, second derivative is negative, implies v is maximum when x is a by 6. The generalization what I intend to tell here is, if it is general possibility side of the square initially is a, answer is a by 6. If it is 18, it will be 3 centimeters. Okay, if it is 24, answer will be 4 centimeters. You can easily verify that. Okay, and here again this factorization will give you 1 to be half of the whole value, other is 1/6 of the whole value. That also you can verify. That is a generalization which I want to mention after finishing this particular problem. Okay, you can verify with different possibilities. Okay, you can check with different possibilities on your own. Okay, if you have a generalization for certain problems like this, it will be very easier for you to apply your mind in competitive examinations quickly. Okay, in competitive examinations quickly. Okay, next. Okay, find the point on, just listen, find the point on x square equal to y, which is nearest to, let us say 0 comma 5. Okay, this is the graph, this is something like this. Okay, x square equal to y will be of course symmetric with respect to y axis. 0 comma 5 is somewhere else here. Okay, I'll be drawing various lines like this, out of which the least distance will be the point nearest to that. Okay, just listen. Let the given point be, I'll take another pen, just wait. Let the given point be, capital A 0 comma 5. Let p x1 comma y1 on x square equal to 2y be nearest to, let us say A. Therefore, now x1 square is equal to 2y1. I will be using it since x1 y1 is a point on 1. Okay, now AP is root of x1 square plus y1 minus 5 the whole square should be minimum. When this distance is minimum, the point is the nearest point. Okay, let me apply another this thing. B is equal to AP square is minimum if and only if AP is minimum. I'll take the square to avoid square root. Now D is equal to x1 square plus y1 minus 5 the whole square, which is equal to, let me replace x1 square by 2y1. 2y1 plus y1 minus 5 the whole square. This is from 2. This is from 2. Therefore, this is 2y1 plus y1 square minus 10y1 plus 25. Am I right? Which implies y1 square minus 8y1 plus 25. Now, dd by dy1 is 2y1 minus 8. D square d by dy1 square is minus 8 is less than 0 always. Am I right? Is there anything wrong? Distance has to be minimum, no? Sorry, there is a mistake here. The derivative here is 2. Okay, derivative here is 2 anyway. Sorry, 2 which is positive. It is always positive. Okay, whatever may be the value of y1, this will be always positive. This will be always positive. Okay, now equate dd by dy1. Let me wrap only this part. Okay, equate dd dy1. dd dy1 is equal to 0, which will imply you 2y1 minus 8 equal to 0 implies y1 is equal to 4. Therefore, let me just take down and write. Let me wrap only this part. Okay, when y1 is equal to 4, dd by dy1 is equal to 0 and d square b by dy1 square is greater than 0 implies d, and therefore AP is minimum, and therefore AP is minimum. When the distance is minimum, the point is closest, nearest to 0, 5. That's the meaning. AP is minimum. Okay, now when y1 is equal to 4, I get x1 square is equal to 8. Substitute here, implies x1 is equal to plus or minus 2 root 2. Therefore, I get 2 points, namely required points are, I can give the conclusion, required points are, what are they? 2 root 2 comma 4 comma minus 2 root 2 comma 4. There are 2 points which are closest to the given point 0 comma 5. Let me repeat the whole process. I take the point to be x1 comma y1. It's a point on the curve, therefore it satisfies the equation of the curve. Apply AP distance, that is this is x1 y1, x1 square, x1 minus 0 whole square, x1 square y1 minus 5 whole square. This has to be minimum. I take square to avoid square root in derivative. Okay, this is x1 square plus y1 minus 5 whole square. This is minimum if only if AP is minimum. This is x1 square is 2y1, therefore y1 square minus 10y1 plus 2y1 becomes y1 square minus 8y1 plus 25. dd by dy1 is 2y minus 8. d square d by dy1 square is 2. I wrote it as minus 8 initially, sorry. I made the correction anyway by myself. Therefore this is positive always, whatever may be the value of y1. Therefore when y1 is equal to 4, this is 0 means y1 becomes 4. Therefore when y1 equal to 4, d becomes minimum, AP is minimum. When y1 is 4, x1 becomes plus or minus 2 root 2. Therefore I get 2 points, namely 2 root 2 comma 4 minus 2 root 2 comma 4. Those are the 2 points on the curve which are closest to the given point 0 comma 5. Okay, which is closest or nearest is equal to saying which the distance of which point on the curve, which is very small, which is least. That's the very idea we are supposed to think about. Okay, anyway, thank you students for patient watching. We'll continue the next video.